Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Well, folks, in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Sodor Adventure pack, which is the brand new push-along pack that they have at Walmart. Now, if you're wondering why it looks like it's ripped right there, I tried to open it up inside the car. I was actually going to do the review in my mom's Denali. However, well, I didn't have enough time to do it. So, of course, I'm going to be doing it here in my room. But anyways, without further ado, I'm just going to do a small box review. Of course, here's the box. Got promos of the characters on the side. And on the back, of course, it shows you all the engines that are inside. And it also comes with an exclusive Thomas the Tank Engine, which has a painter painting his red lining on him. But anyways, it also comes with Henry, James, Percy, and Annie and Clarabelle. But anyways, I'm gonna open up this box really fast so we can actually get to what is inside, of course, the engines. And I'm gonna be ripping this apart because I don't know any other way to open it up. Oh boy, that's gonna be a lot of paper to throw away. Oh my gosh, that was hard. Oh my god. Oh, I really shouldn't be doing it that way. And finally, we got that. And here are the engines. Had to move Annie a little bit. Oh my god, there's another piece. Oh, we got it. We got it. Oh, we got it. Oh, here's a cardboard insert. We don't really need those because, well, we got him out of the box. So let's start with an engine. Of course, we're not going to do the rolling stock, but I bet we should start off with the main man himself, Thomas, which is the exclusive brand new Thomas, which has the painter painting his lining. Looks pretty nice. I really like the side rods. Imagine if Mattel made them move. That would be quite cool if they made it move. But anyways, here it is. Stock standard 80th anniversary Thomas, but with different decals. But next up, Thomas wouldn't be complete without his faithful coaches Annie and Clarabelle, which are kind of lazy in my opinion. They literally just reused the old molds, but gave them new wheels. But hey, look, they actually have brand new detailing and their faces look different. And that's pretty cool that they actually updated the actual paint on it. But anyways, there he is, complete with Annie and Clarabelle. So we got Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle. But anyways, since we got him out, let's get his best friend Percy out, which looks pretty nice in my opinion. Of course, looks pretty good. That's 6, however, that's not Percy's number 6. That is a different font, from what I understand. But his face doesn't really look that accurate to the show. I mean, his pupils are a little bit too big. But hey, I could always fix that in the future with a little bit of paint and make the pupils a little bit smaller so he actually looks good. He also has side rods, which I think are a little bit too far because it looks like his side rods are coming off his wheels, which of course is bad. Of course, that wouldn't happen in real life. If it did happen, it would be Edward's exploit all over again. But anyways, next up, we got Henry. We got Henry the Green Engine, which can't put his tender in. There we go. We got Henry the Green Engine, and to be honest, his face looks pretty accurate to the show, if you ask me. I really like it. But the only things I don't really like about this model is, yeah, they forgot to make his running board on his tender red for some reason. And he doesn't even have painted buffers on his tender. But hey, you won't really see it because it'll probably be hauling freight anyway, a flying kipper. But honestly, this is a pretty good Henry model. I mean, he's a little bit short. I think he's actually shorter than James, which isn't really that realistic to the show. It isn't really that accurate, but hey, it's overall a pretty nice Henry model. Looks pretty good. I like him. The new Henry looks pretty good. But anyways, finally for the lot, we got James. We got James the Red Engine, and he's pretty good if you ask me. He looks pretty accurate. They got all of his wheel arrangement right. He's a 260 mogul. He actually looks pretty good. But for some reason, he has gold side rods, which is kind of weird, but hey, it's pretty cool. I really like this model. But anyways, what I was saying about Henry being shorter than James, if you look at him, you can kind of see what I mean. I mean, just look at that. Henry's shorter than James. That's not accurate whatsoever. But you know, I'm not hating. I'm not hating on these models. They're pretty good in my opinion. But for some reason, they did reuse the All Engines Go James tender. And yeah, it's just the All Engines Go James tender. But for some reason, that's weird. For some reason, Henry and James have Phillips screwdriver bits on the bottom. However, Thomas and Percy don't. I mean, Thomas does have one, but that's kind of weird. That's kind of strange if you ask me. Like, I didn't notice that until now. Hold on. What about Annie and Clarabelle? Okay, they have the same screwdriver bit, but hey, that was actually pretty cool. This is a pretty cool set, and I definitely recommend buying it. But I don't think it will be out for most of you guys. I literally found this in Missouri. It's probably on store shelves for where you were at. It might not be. I did find these in the Midwest, of course, because I do live in the Midwest and they do sell these in the Midwest, of course. But I think they are available in America as well as the motorized engines, the brand new motorized locomotives for the 80th anniversary. But hey, that was actually quite a pleasant surprise that they actually have these in stock. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like these engines. But anyways, if you want to share your thoughts in the comments on these engines, definitely do, because I want to hear your thoughts on these engines and see if you think they're any good or if they're junk. To be honest, in my opinion, they're pretty good looking if you ask me. I really like these new models. But the only thing I don't really like is Annie and Clarabelle, because they're just reused for some reason. The only difference between them is they got new paint, new wheels, and new printing, of course. But yeah, overall, pretty good set. I would rate this probably an 8 out of 10. It could be better, because the only things I kind of dislike are Percy's face, James using the All Engines Go tender, and Annie and Clarabelle. I'm kind of disappointed with those, but overall, it's a pretty solid set. But anyways, that was it for today's video, and I would like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.